Hola amigos, soy Ruth. En esta clase de Learn Spanish Duolingo, which is what we're doing, vamos a estudiar, we're going to study clothes and específicamente shopping for clothes. First, we're going to estudiar el vocabulario. Clothes is la ropa. So I always think of it like rope. And I don't know if anybody's ever made clothes out of rope. It seems quite uncomfortable to me, but it helps me remember la palabra, the word. La ropa is clothes. Notice how it's not plural. La ropa. We're going to get used to some words that you might already be used to and some words that might be new. The word for hat you might well know. It's un sombrero. Now it's interesting because un sombrero will give you a little bit of shade, and la sombra in Espanol is the shade. You think about where Spanish is spoken around the world, and we do need a little bit of sombra from our sombrero. The next word is un abrigo. Now, un abrazo is a hug, and un abrigo is something that you wrap up in. So I've got those two connected. Un abrigo is a coat. The next word is una chaqueta. Now this is a cognate. It's a strong cognate. Chaqueta sounds like jacket. La diferencia is the j and the ch. But they're close, aren't they? Una chaqueta. Una cartera is what they call a purse in American English. In British English, we would call it a bag, una cartera. Now, card is, una carta, and so you might put a card for your friend in your purse, in your handbag, and that would be una cartera. Next we have la camisa. Now la camisa is a shirt. Now we have a camisole in English. That's obviously just for women normally. So una camisa, a shirt, not too far from that, but obviously we need the sleeves and buttons for a proper shirt. Una camisa. So that's for men and women, a proper work shirt. Una camisa. Now a t-shirt is una camiseta. Now, if you have the suffix eta on the end of a word in Espanol, it makes it smaller. So, una camisa is the shirt, and the t-shirt, the smaller thing, is la camiseta. A skirt is una falda. I think of una falda as having lots of folds in it, like a pleated skirt or a full skirt, una falda, because that helps me remember, thinking of the folds helps me remember la palabra falda. But of course, a straight skirt, a narrow skirt, a pencil skirt, they're all skirts and they are all falda en español. The next word is el vestido. Now, el vestido, it sounds like a vest, doesn't it? Like a little vest. But el vestido is a dress. So, el vestido de matrimonio, it could be an enormous thing, a wedding dress. El vestido, it could be a little dress. Un vestido grande, un vestido mini, a mini dress. They're all vestidos. Now, you might think that un vestido should be a feminine noun, but no, en español it's a masculine noun. And actually a tie that you might think would be a masculine noun is una corbata. So it's actually a feminine noun. So una corbata is feminine, un vestido is masculine. We also have a few things that might not be strictly thought of as clothes, well, like una cartera, and you remember what that is, a bag or a purse. We also have un regalo, because when we're shopping for clothes, for ropa, we might want to buy un regalo. Por ejemplo, un reloj. Un reloj is a watch. It's also a clock. So if you go shopping for un reloj, you might be shopping for a watch or a clock. And it might be un regalo, a gift. And finally, la última palabra, the last word, is un cinturón. Now, mi cintura is my waist. So un cinturón goes around my waist. Can you guess what it is? Un cinturón is a belt. If I want to buy something like that, I need words like yo quiero. And yo quiero means I want. Cuidado, careful, cuidado. Quiero is spelt with a QU, but the QU makes a K sound in Espanol, always, every time. So it's yo quiero with that K sound. I want a belt then. Yo quiero un cinturón. Yo quiero un cinturón. I want a coat. Yo quiero un abrigo to wrap me up. Quiero un abrigo. You might also use the word necesito. Necesito means I need, so it's nice and easy. Yo necesito una camisa. I need a shirt. Or, yo necesito una cartera. I need a bag. When we're learning el vocabulario, es importante to put it into sentences and to say those sentences to yourself. You could also say, I want to buy clothes. So buy would be an infinitive verb. And in Espanol, it's comprar. So how would I say I want to buy clothes? Yo quiero comprar ropa. I think of comprar, well, before you go buying something, you compare, don't you? Before you make that choice, you compare and then you comprar. So it's comparar, to compare, and then comprar, to buy. I want to buy clothes. One more time. Yo quiero comprar ropa. The other thing we want to do, amigos, is describir la ropa. And we're going to learn a few colours. We have red, blue, green, grey and brown. Red is rojo. Blue is azul. Green is verde. Grey is gris. And brown is marrón. Rojo, that's got that letter J, la J, so you need to say H. Rojo, rojo. And you need to keep the O short. So it's not rojo, it's rojo. Okay. Azul, I think of lapis lazuli, which is blue. And I think that that's, for me, connected with azul. Azul, azure, azul. Verde is verdant. Verde, a verdant forest or meadow. Verde. We also have gris, which is grey, not a problem. And we have marrón, which you might want to mean maroon. So this is what we call un amigo falso. No es un amigo, es un amigo falso. It looks like you already know the word. I know that colour, that's maroon. No, es brown. Marrón es brown in English. So that's one you have to learn. The adjective comes after the noun. So if I want to talk about a red dress, es un vestido rojo. If I want to talk about a green shirt, es una camisa verde. And if I want to talk about a blue jacket, es una chaqueta azul. ¿Vale? Okay? So how would I say a brown belt? Un cinturón marrón. Now, how would I say I want or I need to buy a brown belt? Well, I want is yo quiero. Yo quiero comprar un cinturón marrón. Other words we might use to describe clothes are elegante, elegant. Barato is cheap. I don't know how you're going to remember that. Maybe you're going to a cheap bar, un bar barato. Of course, if we're describing a feminine noun, like una camisa, it would be una camisa barata, because we have to change that O to an A when the noun is feminine. Maybe you don't want a cheap shirt, una camisa barata. Maybe you want an expensive shirt. And the word for expensive is caro. Okay, one R, not two. Two, it means car. And one, it means expensive. So a car is an expensive thing. So un carro es caro. See? And the difference between them would be the length of the R. So un carro es caro. If we're talking about an expensive shirt, es una camisa cara. Now, if I want to say the dress is expensive, the red dress is expensive, how would I say that? El vestido rojo es caro. If it's very expensive, es muy caro. And if it's too expensive, we have this word demasiado. It's got más in the middle, and más means more. So, but too is demasiado. Demasiado caro. Es demasiado caro. Now this could be useful if you're bartering in markets or in taxis. ¿Cuánto es? How much is it? Lo siento, I'm sorry. Es demasiado caro. It's too expensive. This dress is cheap. Now you remember the word for cheap because we were thinking about bars. So, este vestido es barato. It's different, it's not expensive. Es diferente. No es caro. Y es elegante. You're understanding español, and you can say this stuff to yourself. Y esto es importante. So we can have un diálogo. I want to buy a gift. I don't know if you remember the word for gift. It's un regalo. Yo quiero comprar un regalo. I want a watch. Quiero un reloj. Maybe the assistant will offer you a choice of colours. Por ejemplo, brown or blue, marrón or azul. And you think the blue watch is very elegant. El reloj azul es muy elegante. You want to buy the blue watch. Yo quiero comprar el reloj azul. It's a perfect gift. And we need to say perfect after gift. Es un regalo perfecto. I know that you can have these dialogues, you can play with this language. Es necesario estudiar el vocabulario. When you're putting it into sentences and saying it to yourself in your head, the words for the clothes, the words for describing the clothes, then you're internalizing el español. And practicing little dialogues with yourself, maybe even recording them, is great practice. Por favor, download the PDF so you know all the words that you're looking for, you can test yourself on them, and click subscribe and the notifications so that of all your subscriptions, you're getting a notification when this channel releases another one of these lessons, and we'll get you talking español perfecto. Hasta la próxima. Gracias y adiós, amigos.